Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Live from the Works, where once again, guess what I've forgotten to do? I fail at life. I apologise. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all well. Just going to refresh that, and hopefully that will just... hey! There we go. I made some inquiries about the usernames thing. This is just how YouTube is doing things now. It's really annoying. I hate it. I hate everything about this. So anyway, I've got to try and remember who you all are now. Oh God. Right, let's see if I can remember this. Prince of Winstonia is here. Hello to you. Giratina is here. Hello to you. Velocity Audio is here. I want to say. Karen is here. Hello to you. Ace of Riddles is here. Hello to you too. And Haunting Going On with Angela is here. Hello to you as well. Greetings to everybody. I think I got all of them right. Most of you do just have your handle as your username, which is very helpful. But yeah, I hate this. It's not the only thing I hate. I hate a lot of things at the moment. Budget was a pile of crap, wasn't it? Jeez. I mean, I'm being glib. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. In fact, some of it makes quite a lot of sense. I mean, the government is still dreadful, and are in the process of laying the foundations to make the next, obviously fascist government be able to come in and just roll out their policies really easily. Yay! I'm very depressed. I like to be different. I've set my username to match my handle. You can change them every 14 days, apparently. So, you know, if you're one of these that likes to change up their username, you can do that. So that's cool. Hello, the Dalek Whisperer. Good to see you. I love the new YouTube. Currently, Matt is sideways in a weird stretched format. Am I? Hang on, what? 1 second. That's just a you thing, right? That's not the same for everybody. I hope not. That would be really awkward if that's the case. YouTube sucks. Why does everything we love just have to get stupid? You remember when you Googled something in the past, and you Googled it, and the first thing that appeared was your search results. Nowadays, you Google something, and you have the AI summary of your search result, which is more often than not completely wrong. You have the advertised, sponsored results, which more often than not don't relate to anything you were asking about. Then there's just some random ads sprinkled in there, and then your search results. Everything good turns to crap. We're all going to die one day. I had a little breakdown at work today, I'm not going to lie. Oh, yeah. Have some tea, it helps. Very true. Emojis don't appear anymore. I'm sad. Has anyone seen the Prime Minister? We do not talk about that here, because it makes no sense and I feel old. Indeed, this is why you all need to vote Dalek, because if you're going to vote for a fascist, it may as well be a competent one. I must admit, I didn't have a breakdown because of everything I just said. That maybe is overselling things a little bit, but I did have a little bit of a breakdown. Not gonna lie. Anyway, I'm going to stop being miserable because you didn't come here to watch a man's sanity slowly unravel. Do you like the beard, by the way? I went and had it trimmed today. in anticipation of filming the Christmas video at the weekend. I wanted to look smart. I think it's working for me. Yeah. Happy days. Your lines, yes. About that, we'll come back to that. Numbers are bound. Oh my god. Oh, that's dreadful. Anyway. What was I thinking about? I can't even remember anymore. Anyway, what was I doing? Bitch about the government, bitch about Google, moan about YouTube, try and remember what everyone's name is, apologise for the lines like I do every week. Ah, yes, right, yes. This is going to be a stream of 2 parts, in theory. If I run out of time doing this bit, then I won't do the second bit. But I shouldn't run out of time doing this bit, because this actually shouldn't take too long, in theory. Oh, it's all kicking off in Washington, apparently. Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Oh dear. Oh, the world is miserable. We like the idea of a Christmas video being filmed. Vicky has appeared with tea, so we're doubly happy. That is a very, very good thing. Yes. Right. Sorry. Yes. Words. Sentences. Ugh. Life is hard. Right. Close-up camera. I built a thing! Now, I know what you're thinking. So, are the Daleks doing a Christmas special? You see it? Yes, they are. It's not this. This is not the Christmas special. But there is going to be one. I've half written a script for it. Certainly I've done all the plotty bits. I still need to write the Christmas ad takedowns. But the plot stuff is all done. Plot is achieved. Yes. So yes, I made this! And as some of you may be wondering, what is this? I mean, it should be obvious. It's a prison cell on board a Dalek spaceship. Or deep underground in Skaro. I haven't decided that bit yet. But it's obviously a Dalek prison cell, right? Okay, now I am aware it looks a bit ropey. I'm not going to lie. It's let me talk you through what's going on here. Down on the floor, I found these rather nice. They're like exercise mats, but you can stick them together to create a bigger space. And they've got this nice like corrugated effect on them that you can't really see on this camera, I realise, but it's there. It's there. Hang on a minute. If I turn that down a bit, and then you cannot. Hang on. If I turn there we are. If I turn the light up on this, there you go. It's got this nice corrugated effect on it. I thought it looked a bit like a corrugated iron floor, which is yes. So yes, it's meant to be like a metal corrugated floor, and then I've got this like vinyl sheet at the back, which unfortunately arrived slightly creased, and I've made it even more creased by taping it to my boxes of DVDs and things, because these were the best thing I could think of to create a backdrop. I am aware it looks a little bit naff, but behold, computer Dalek spaceship mode. Eh? Right? Less naff now. Kind of. Hang on, let me just whack the lighting up again a little bit, and there. See, on a decent camera, you'll never see the creases. It's very fancy. Now you might be sat there wondering, Matt, what the hell are you up to? What is all this? I don't understand what you're doing. What's happening? Well, it's very simple. Ooh. I haven't seen that on this webcam before. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, it's very blue. I like it. The blue is very much hyped up on camera. It's a lot more muted in person. Like, I can still make out the colours of all the background and everything. But that looks so cool. I love it. Oh, man. Oh, it's giving me feelings. I like it. It makes my teeth look whiter too. Anyway, so when you're feeling blue, when you're all alone. Could say TARDIS blue. Yeah. So with the aid of smart bulbs, I have transformed my slightly ropey looking set into a dark, slightly bluey tinted, hopefully Dalek spaceshipy looking set. I'm going to use some camera trickery to hopefully make the space look bigger than it actually is. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to shoot some footage and see how it goes. But what are we actually doing? Well, I've had an idea in mind for a while about how to formally introduce the shadowy antagonists. I'll introduce you because they've only really appeared in little snippets. It's a dystopian version of Tea Time with Matt. I like it. Oh dear. Oh god, it's a version of Tea Time with Matt where the Conservatives won the election. Oh wait, they did. I'm not depressed. This isn't alcohol, by the way. It's just sparkling water. I realise it looks like I have a drinking problem. I don't. I don't have a drinking problem. What I have is a drinking solution. A lot of kids watch this. Anyway, back to this camera. So, shadowy antagonist time. Let's just amend the lighting for a minute. Computer broadcast mode. Computer broadcast mode. There we are. Nice. So, what do we have here? Well, what we have here is... well, we'll go to the obvious one first. This is Dalek Drell, who appeared at the end of the last Cult of Scratchwood video. That, of course, is the Paradigm Dalek Supreme, who appeared way back at the conclusion of the Adventures of Derek and Matt series, just in the dark, and then reappeared at the end of Silent Night, which, ooh, mysterious, spooky. And then this is Davros. Now, I don't want to ruin plot, because that's... I don't want to ruin plot, because there's a lot going on here, and so I'm not going to record any dialogue this evening. But I thought you guys might want just a little snippet on how I put a video together, and it's a lot easier to do that on, like, a closed set. So this idea lent itself nicely to the plan. So that is what we're doing tonight. In the blue light, I couldn't see Dalek Drell. I am hoping that on camera, that won't be an issue. But we will test this in a minute. Yes. It is a bit behind the scenes, yes. It is a behind the scenes thing. So, the rough idea is basically we're introducing the two antagonists as fully fledged characters for the first time. They've always just sort of appeared in that, ooh, post-credit scene in the background, ooh, mysterious. We're finally going to get to the root of what these guys' deal is a little bit. And as a framing device, we've got Davros. And I don't want to spoil the plot, because, you know, plot and explanations and stuff. But the gist is, the framing device for this story is they are having a conversation with Davros. And Davros is being played by the incredible Rory Stock, who you might know as the chap who animated The Asylum and The Asylum 3. And also has his own YouTube channel called The Dalek Director. and was also played Davros in a Doctor Who fan film called Echo's Destiny. So, Matt, I have some bad news. What's the bad news? Oh no, don't tell me that. Don't say that. Right, anyway, yes. Shadowy antagonist. Something terrible has happened. Oh dear. I dread to think. What's happened? Hold on. 1 second. Tom. You've run out of sherry. Oh, God. This is dreadful. This is terrible news. No. He has become part of DW 2012, who are known for the Little Red Doctor and the Purple Doctor, played by Dominic Martin, is it? Who is now also a producer for Big Finish. So in a roundabout kind of a way, it's just a trifle matter. Like it. Yeah. So yeah, Rory has very kindly. I sent him a message on Discord. I said, look, I've got this idea for a video. Would you be up for playing Davros? And he wrote straight back and said, yep, send me the lines over. I'll get them done as soon as possible. I went back. I haven't actually written a script yet, but cool. Glad you're up for it. Let me know, and I'll send that. I'll send it over. So I wrote the script. Took me about 3 weeks after that conversation. Wrote a script, sent it to him. He went, cool, I'll have these to you by Monday. And then on Tuesday, I got a message from him going, here you go, I'm really sorry they're late. It's like, not shot anything yet, but thank you. So yeah, I already have Davros's lines for this video. And Rory is just the best Davros. He's so bloody good. He's so good, really good. I'm so excited. I'm not going to play them because that is a spoiler. Actually, could I play? There is a. Ooh, there might be a bit that's not very spoilery that I could play you. Just maybe like the first few seconds might not be too spoilery. Hang on a minute. We'll just play the first couple of dialogue pieces just to give you a feel for what this video is going to be like. Because I'm so excited. Rory's performance is incredible. Right, you ready for this? Hang on, let me just close up camera so we can see Davros. And here is a little bit, just a sneak preview of Rory's performance.
Well, an audience. You keep me here in the dark, alone for years, with only my thoughts for company. And what? You think it appropriate to just drop in for a chat? Then exterminate me! What purpose does keeping me alive serve? Either you need me or you do not. What is it you want me for now? Am I to be put on trial again? Are the Movellans giving you a little trouble? Well, I care not. I refuse to be treated in this disrespectful manner.
And that is all you are hearing because the next line is quite spoilery. So we're not going to get into that. But so cool! I am so excited. Now I need to shoot something that makes a model Davros match that performance. And I've got a few ideas. My plan basically is never to show Davros's lips while he's meant to be talking. So it's all going to be close-ups and over-the-shoulder shots and, oh, spectacular. And we'll sort of add in movements with the hand, and I'm just going to try very, very much to make him feel alive. And there's one shot I really want, because the whole scene initially plays out over Davros's shoulder. So I like the characters are both looking at him and he's got his back to them. So like he's aware they're there and he's really not interested in what they have to say. And then they say something which grabs his attention. There's a long pause, and he just does a slow turn in the chair to face them, and then says, "Continue." And yeah, yes, I have a guest actor. It's Rory Stock, and I'm so bloody excited. He is genuinely an incredible Davros. Okay. Oh, I'm too excited, but I don't want to spoil the final video. But during the episode, I mean, I played a little snippet there of a ranty speech, but somewhere in the video he does an incredible Davros megalomaniac ranty speech, which I'm very proud of because I wrote it basically in mind that I wanted to put in the viewer's head that this is Davros who has gone completely insane. That he was mad before, he has completely flipped now. And the speech sprinkles in a few references, and it, just in that beautiful, very Davros-y way, starts off very calm and, quiet and, calculating, and then just builds in energy up like this all the way until he's fully shouting at the end. And honestly, I listened to them at work because I was that excited to hear what Rory had done. I tend to listen to audiobooks while I'm train planning. I saw the email. I had these playing in the background while I was working. And I literally, second I got out of work, back on Discord going, "Mate, no notes." Absolutely fantastic. Really pleased. Yeah, I'm really excited. I just hope I can do Rory's performance justice with the video element, because it's an incredible performance. If you include the Doctor in Scratchword, I can do a semi-decent first Doctor impression. Oh, I've got ideas suddenly. Okay, I'm filing that one away in the back of my head, just in case, because, yeah, there could be ideas there. Probably not imminently, because I've kind of mapped out the next few videos. And, yeah. But yeah, that could be very useful in the future. Thank you for that. I will bear that in mind. Nice. But yeah. Anyway, that's the premise. So what we're going to do tonight is just show you a little bit behind the scenes of how I go about filming a video with the Daleks. So, we'll lose the headphones. Did the train plans accidentally end up sending freight to Scarborough and Scaro? Might have done. Anyway, right, so back to the close-up camera. Ooh, blooming heck. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. I was just trying to turn it up just a smidge in the hope that you'd be able to hear me all right on the floor. That looks okay. Sorry about that. Right, now then. Let me talk you through what I'm doing down here. Hello, can you see me? Yes, you can. Good. Hello. Right. So, got the Daleks here. Let me just pop Do Not Disturb on the phone, so we don't get interrupted by any messages and such. Oh, I've got an email. Who's my email from? Oh, it's a video. Okay. I'll watch that later. It's from Jacob Brooke. Thank you, Jacob. If you're watching, I'll check that out later. Right, what's going on here? Let's see. Daleks don't need feedback, just obedience. Do Davros's head veins throb? Always a nightmare of mine. He doesn't really have head veins on this model, but I have got a little film trick I want to try. with Davros. In fact, we'll do Davros's bits first, because I think he will be the tricky one. So we'll do all his close-up bits, and then we'll film the Daleks. So,
Davros, Lord and Creator of the Dalek race.
now nothing lights up, so the remote control is purely for... Right, so, here we go. Come on. So we're around that way, fella. Right, so, the idea is... Okay, well, we immediately run into a bit of a problem, in that he doesn't really want to turn around on the floor in the way I want him to. But... I can work with that. I can work with that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I can work with this. Yeah, just a little spin like that. Perfect. Cool. Exactly what I wanted. Right, okay, cool. So, park him there, because we'll need that in a minute. Now, I've changed up how I film things recently, so I'm not really using the DSLR anymore. What I'm using, because it's a lot more straightforward, and the camera footage is particularly good now, because I can film it in 4K, and then scale it down to 1080p, which means I can frame things out if I need to, is this. This is my mobile phone. And it's actually a really good camera on it. It's I've upgraded relatively recently, so it's got multiple different lenses on it. And it's a brilliant little phone, actually. I'm really pleased with it. Cameras on it are really good. I'm just checking, because I think I've got something on the lens there. I have got lens protectors on it, but yeah. Anyway, so that's the plan. Let me just grab... Okay, so what I normally use to prop up camera tripods is this, because that just gives you a little bit of extra height when you need it. So, that is a bit better. Here we go. Right, so we'll angle that down, and then probably don't want to do telephoto, do we? We want just a wide shot. There we go. That'll do the job. Right. Then we'll get in real close so far as we can. This is going to be our sort of opening angle, and then he's going to turn around. Now, if I can't rotate him in the way I want to, that might be an issue. But what do I do with remote control? Here we are. Right. If I... Is he? Oh, the battery's fallen out. That's why. Duh. Pillock. Here we are. Right. Let's pop that back in. Ooh. Interesting. That's stopped working. Why has that stopped working? That's deeply unencouraging to begin with. Right, let's if I have him sort of there, and then sort of start him here. Okay, so I need to turn the camera, and you probably need to move a bit further actually. Let's move Drell and the Supreme out of the way for a minute, because we don't need them just yet. We will do soon, but not just yet. And let's move this all up a smidge, see if we can get the shot I want. Okay. Yeah, so start here, like this. Oh, no, there we go, like that. Behave yourself, right, so, like that, and then it sort of gives me what I wanted. Right, just a bit too much of an angle. There we go, about there, and then no, there. No, it really does not like this flooring. 1 second, like that. There we are. So we angle him like that away, and then he sort of turns around. Got to put Davros in second. Okay, right, here we go. So, computer, Dalek spaceship mode. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so camera set up how I want it. Here we go. Nice, and about there. Yeah, good that, and then no, damn it. Hold on 1 second. Bring him over this side. No, maybe not. A bit further forwards. Throw it out. That's it. And then move the camera back a smidge. And then, oh, that's spot on. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so let's get him roughly where I want him. Maybe a little bit over this way. There we are. Right. Beautiful. Okay. So angled this way, away from the camera. There we are. Right, lights barely on, camera, just a smidge of a light from the webcam, just light up the scene a smidge. Okay, there we go, this is our opening shot. That's better. Right. Lock that there. Here we go. And action. I was afraid that might happen. Got there. 1 second. Right. Let's. Again, I was afraid that might happen. This is going to happen a lot, I'm afraid. Let's delete those two because we don't need them. Don't need them. Those were rubbish. Who thought that was a good idea? Anyway, right. Let's move over here a smidge. No. Turn you slightly so you can see the globe as well. So I really want these first few interactions to be really secretive. Right. Right. Here we go. I've just realised actually the camera's at an angle as well, so let's straighten that up first of all. There we go. Nice. Right, let's try that again. mean, that was a little bit jerky, but I'm not going to lie, I didn't hate that. I didn't hate that at all. I thought that looked really good. Right, let's straighten up this angle a little. There you go. Right. Just get this angle of Davros looking this way. Actually, I'm just going to watch that clip back because I want to see how it appears. Teensy bit jerky, but I don't mind that because he's meant to be broken down and going a bit mad anyway, so actually don't hate that at all. Yeah, let's keep the light because I think that was just adding just a little je ne sais quoi, shall we say. Oh yeah, I forgot about my filmmaking trick. This is going to knack the continuity, but what I've got here is an antibacterial wipe. I thought just a little going over with the antibacterial wipe would just give Davros' skin this slightly shiny, slightly eerie effect. So let's do that. Yeah, don't hate that. Right. Shoot some of these close-ups. Go, do nicely, and then we want one with his hand raised, like this. There we are. I'm just going to do a few shots with different hand poses, is the plan. Slightly different hand pose, arm sort of down like this. Slightly raised so we can still see the fingers. There we go. Right. Some close-ups of the control panel now. See, the problem with the light is the autofocus gets very upset, so I may have to do this manually. Something static. Come on, behave. Oh. Don't you turn off now. There we go. Right. Same again, maybe with the hand in. Now, I think with this film, the reaction shots are going to do a lot of heavy lifting, but we'll see. We'll see. A couple of close-ups of his face as well. Here we are. Nice. Right. Go, right. Just get a close up of the hand raised as well. So I think we'll need that at some stage. And if I can, I'm going to try and lower the hand so it looks like he's throwing it up when I put it in reverse. But let's see if we can achieve that. Here we go. Didn't really work. I might be able to do something with that. I don't know. The Daleks are way less fiddly. Now, if I get proper close to his hand here. Oh, Christ. Don't sit on the remote control, Matthew. You haven't got many of them left. Right. Oh yeah, I can get a nice little finger tapping effect going there. Yeah. Oh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Hang on a minute. Right. So it's focused up. Right. One of those might look good. We'll see. Right. Right, let's turn him around and get some more over the shoulder style close-ups. Here we go. There we go. Nice. And let's see here, what have we got so far? Get rid of that one because we don't want that. And that's okay. That one's got movement in it, we'll get rid of that. I think some of these close-ups will need colour correcting in post. Right, what's going on here? Gives him character, nice. I'm going to head off now. Hopefully I should have a new handle next time. You're welcome, Jacob. Take care. I'll look at your email later. I'm going to have to step away for a little bit to help my mum with something. Okay, see you soon, Ace of Rizzles. If I fall asleep again doing this stream, I was up at 2 AM. Sorry to hear that. Oh dear. How's the creator doing? He better be in peak condition when he's done, or you'll feel the wrath of the Emperor. He's in pretty good nick. I'm reasonably satisfied he's in a good position. Right. Now, up next is the challenging bit, because I need to shoot some reaction shots with the Supreme and or Drell in the background. Probably I will just do the Supreme and Drell off to one side, because I feel like the Supreme and Davros are the ones who kind of focus in on one another a bit better. And there's a nice contrast between Davros's all black thing and the Supreme's mostly white thing going on. Oh dear, that's an allegory and a half, isn't it? Okay, now then, let's see if I can. First of all, I want to try and tuck this chair away a bit, because it's in the way, and it's getting in the way of my lighting. There we go, nice. And then, here we go, now then. Here is the Supreme, and he's going to be looking that way. Ground, right, now. This is the shot I've been both dreading and looking forward to, because of the limited space I have available. I need to make it look good, but also cut out all of the knots that's going on in the background. Here we are, right. I want to try and get a pull focus thing going on first of all. So, starting here, and immediately I see a problem in that the backdrop is too far to the right. So, that's much better. There we go. Okay. Now, kill off the mood lighting a bit there, because I think actually this is going to look so much better like this. There we are. Right. And what I could potentially do is pull focus manually. Why is that coming up green? Oh, it's focusing on the Supreme's eye stalk. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, I love it! I love it, I love it, I love it. This looks great. I'm quite pleased with this. Right, okay. Maybe just a smidge. Just a smidge of webcam light, just to punch up the Supreme a little bit. No, do you know what? Better without it. Just a bit of blue light going on here. I'm very much aware you can't really see very much right now, but I hope you're getting the gist. Right, let's see here. Can I get the camera any closer? Get the framing a bit better? Possibly, is the answer. Successfully? Not so much. Okay, right, let's get my, Davros's light needs to be on as well, right. Okay. There we are. Tilt the camera down a smidge. There we are. That, and let's try another shot with the, oh no, if we put the hand up, just gently up perhaps. That's it, better, right. More. No, not what I meant to do. I was trying to pull focus. spot on. Exactly what I was hoping for. Now, I did want to get a little shot going. How to do this? 1 second. So I've got in the gallery, if we just pop in there for a minute. Okay. Let me just, real quick, have a look in the gallery and just see if I've got the angle I want with Davros for this one idea I had. Because I've got one idea which requires playing a little video clip. No, it doesn't really work like that. That one could work. That angle there, that's potentially interesting. Yeah, like the the slightly wide angle could work. That's potentially very interesting. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, if we don't shut up any over the shoulder shots for that bit. Yeah, okay, that then works. Right, yeah. Okay. Right, so, what I'm thinking now is we just have a shifty with these two around here, like this. There we are. And then we get a wider angle from both. Like this. There we are. That doesn't look half bad, actually. Oh no, at what point did that light go off? If I can't use any of the footage from that, I'm going to be really annoyed. It's probably fine. Right, wide. Arm down here, there we are, that's better. Right. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to try and get drill in here if I possibly can. There we go. Drill's going to be sort of peering over the shoulder of the other two a little bit, so if I can. Drill does just sort of disappear there, doesn't he? No. Do you know what? We'll make it work without drilling. Let's move the Supreme back a smidge, like this. There we are. Right, nice. Cool. Yeah, that looks alright. Okay, how to do this. Right, what I'm thinking is I just capture a shot of the empty set. Yeah, that's the way forward, I think. We just show the empty set. Then we can just put a little bit of the imagery on there. And and that's going to be like the backdrop for our video. If I had a bigger set, my idea basically was to have Supreme over here, Davros over here, and then you'd have like a little holographic video clip play sort of here in post-production, but it's not big enough. It's not going to work, unfortunately. But yeah, you didn't miss much, just me prodding around with some Daleks. Right, speaking of prodding around with some Daleks, let's prod around with the Supreme and get his lines in the can. There we are. Right. Right. Here we go. I want to try and keep the close-ups as tight as possible because I really want this whole scene to feel very claustrophobic. Yeah, like everyone's up in each other's faces the whole time. Well, metaphorically speaking, anyway. And then actually, what I might try and do... I want to try and do is have the Supreme in that shot at that point and sort of disappear off. There we go. Yeah, I think I can achieve that in one sort of move if I'm fortunate. Right. Now then. Right. Fella. There we are. Right, let's scrap that and we'll try that again. Second, I got that one. That's not irrelevant. Don't delete that. God's sake. Right. Right. Lock and record. No, that didn't work. Never mind. Right. Oh, beautiful. Right, let's watch that back. Just make sure that looks okay. so smooth. Oh, I'm really happy with that. That looks terrific. Right then. Okay. We can frame that up nicely. Nice. Right, and then next up, just frame you back in there again for a minute, and then we need you to look that way, like you're looking at Dalek Drell, who's just come in uninvited. There we are. There we go. Nice. Just scoot you. No, actually, you're right where you were. About there we are. Got it right. Perfect. Exactly what I was after. Right, next up. Dalek Drow. Hang on a minute. He's gone all over the place. Come on. Get it together, Drow. You're a professional, damn it. Apparently. Poor isolate behaviour notwithstanding. There we go, right. Oop. That's fallen out again. Just a second. Right. You start now. Come on, behave.
Seek, locate, annihilate.
That's what we're after. Right then, now. Now he does have this slightly annoying tendency to look upwards, does Drell. Now, can I do anything about that? Not really. Put some tape, maybe. Just to hold the eye stalk a little bit. Just a smidge of black electrical tape there would be mostly removed by the glow of the eye stalk. So yeah, let's do that. Tom-de-tom. I'm not used to explaining myself as I go along. I tend to I do talk to myself, admittedly, and mumble like, that doesn't really work, blah blah blah, but I don't really explain what I'm doing, I just do it. It's all about the process, you see, darling. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Right. Now, if I... Now, can you see black electrical tape behind the eye stalk? And the answer is, no, of course you can't. That'd be a stupid thing. Yeah, there we are. So what I'll do as well, we'll rotate the middle section round so we sort of get a front facing drill. Trigger the camera very much, but still looks the part. There we go. Nice, right then. And as I'm looking at this, I am thinking Drell does very much fade into the backdrop, but actually I don't hate that, and I'll tell you for why. Because his whole deal is he meant to sort of be in the shadows, being all mysterious and stuff, so it sort of works for him. There we are. Right, now then, let's just frame out the background. There we are. Nice. I hope this explanation won't be too spoilery, but basically what we're shooting here is Drell barging in on a meeting that he has very much not been invited to, and having to sort of smarm his way into the room a little bit. So he's very much on the back foot, is Drell in this scene, but he's doing splendidly regardless. Here we are. Come back. There we go. Better. There we are. Right. And
Particle spectrum scanning now engaged. We are the supreme beings. Obey the Daleks. No other warning will be given. Seek, locate, annihilate. Halt, or you will be exterminated. Exterminate!
oh yeah, that looked great with the flashing light against the backdrop as well. Oh, it looked fab. Right, now take off the electrical tape. Now he's now. Just turn him this way a smidge. So now he's facing the Supreme. Let's get the eye line right for those eye stalks. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, perfect. Nice. again. Right.
Halt, or you will be exterminated. Multiple spectrum scanning now engaged. Obey the Daleks. No other warning will be given. Obey the Daleks. We are the supreme beings. You are an enemy of the Daleks.
Absolutely smashing. I'm loving these shots. Well, I'll tell you what I'm not loving though, the fact that that one has a load of guff in the background. God damn it. And so does that one. For God's sake, Matthew. Thought you were a professional boy. Really? Right, let's try this again. A bit more over this way. A bit more angle like that. Right, if we're looking at the Supreme, let's angle you this way and then turn you fully this way to talk to Davros, I think. There we are. Okay, cool. Right. Goes.
Multiple spectrum scanning now engaged. We are the supreme beings. No other warning will be given. Obey the Daleks. Halt, or you will be exterminated.
I think that's probably enough to be going on with. And then let's just try to stop back down as far as we can there. Right, and then I'll take back just there. Hold you about there. There we go. And then turn the drill fully this way. Perfect. Nice.
Multiple spectrum scanning now engaged. We are the supreme beings. Halt, or you will be exterminated. Halt, or you will be exterminated. No other warning will be given. Exterminate.
And let's just check that. Make sure there's nothing in the background. There isn't. Oh! Nice. If I bring this up close here, you can't really see it, but that looks cracking. Oh, I'm so pleased. Yeah, so when he's talking to the Supreme, you've got this nice sort of angle pointing upwards, and then at Davros, it's just this intense blue light that makes him look ruddy, mysterious. Oh, I love it! Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm really excited about this now, I'm not going to lie. Right, you know what? One little thing I'm going to change, just the tiniest little detail. I'm going to shoot a different bit of the backdrop. Yeah, right. Just for my own sanity, as much as anything else, just shoot a little different bit of the backdrop that's not completely creased. Just because I know if I don't, it will drive me stark raving insane. And drell can be very helpful at this point because your eye stalk is just going to provide a little bit of a blue glow there. Which isn't really obvious, but I don't care. It's nice. Right, in fact, actually, if I put you there and then Davros, there we go. There we go. Right, if I put you there and then Davros up quite close as well. Yeah, can't see much difference at all. It's fine, right. Nice! Okay! Oh. That's alright. Computer broadcast mode. That's a wrap! Good job, guys. Yeah, nice. Nice. Right then. Whew. I'm going to leave the set up just because I know full well once I get this into the edit suite and start mucking about with footage, I'm going to be unhappy with something and then take a moment just to go and shoot something else. If I've still got the set up, which I do, so it's fine. Right then. Hey! And that is why it takes me so bloody long to film these. Right. That's the studio view. These are these up here. Interesting. Okay, fine. Just 2 rechargeable batteries chilling for no apparent reason. Alright, whatever. Okay. Oh boy, right. That's a wrap. And now, I'm not going to record any dialogue for this, but what I am going to do is record Giratina's lines. Bye-bye, Ryan. Good to see you. Take care. Indeed. Laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. What have I done with my phone case? There it is. Boom. I'm so pleased with all that. That's amazing. Right, where's my headphones? Here we are. Right, okay. Who's still here? Who's still watching me? I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Oh dear. Right. There we go. Now, open PhotoSync and send all of those pictures to the computer. And then we'll open up the Cult of Scratchwood Premiere file and we'll get them in and see if they look any good. Nice. Oh dear. I'm exhausted now. I've run out of drink. Damn it. Never mind. Anyway, I hope that was in some way interesting and informative. Even if it was just me mucking about on the floor for several never-ending minutes. Let's see. I'm just having to skip through the footage. Yeah, it is very dull. But yeah. I love you, Daleks, and okay, you're on a budget, and it's all good because we all are, and I actually have more enjoyment with less budget stuff. Have you seen Iron Sky? Iron Sky is a weird one, isn't it? I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. It did its thing and it got out. It falls into that category of films that's so bad it's good, but I think that's the point, so you can forgive it. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, no, budget, as I say, I spent a little bit of money on the floor tiles and the backing. I'll probably never use half this stuff again, but my plan is to stick those up in the loft and use them as padding, flooring, fur things. Actually, that's a point. I could put them up on Sunday because then I could use that. Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. Stop spoiling things with your stupid thinking out loud, Matthew. Okay. Yeah. I was saying, if I had the budget and a studio, I would fully have got Rory to come down dressed as Davros and shot this with 2 full-size Daleks, because that would have been incredible. But on a budget, as I am, I think this will look pretty good, and I think mood lighting and good camera angles will hide a multitude of sins here. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. Anyway, right, cop scratch word. Time to time. That's my... there we go. That's the tum-de-tum. Nice. Right then, let's go to my camera folder. Here we go. These don't need properties actually, but thank you anyway. And I'm going to grab all the footage before I switch to the desktop view, because I don't want you looking at pictures of my little boy. They're private. Here we go. Right. Drag that lot, dump it in there. That is 28 separate pieces of video footage. I have no idea if any of it is any good at all, but we shall see. Here we go. Right. Got all that. Grab that lot. Right. Okay, so, adjudication of the Daleks. Let's drag it all into the edit suite and we'll have a little look. I might just play you the opening moments actually, because I've got dropped in, because I tend to, when I'm sort of scripting videos out, kind of come up with an idea of how they're going to begin and how they're going to end. So the first thing I'll do, you've probably seen in my time lapses, is grab the video footage and just put the first shot and the last shot in with the credits just to see how it looks and just get a vibe. Yeah, artsy, fartsy, weird person over here. Yeah, that's the idea anyway. Let's, can I start running through this now? I probably can actually. Let's, click play, and then if I start, here we are. Yeah, I think this is running through it now. So if I do I want to install the new VLC? Not really, but we'll do it anyway. Right, here we go. There we go. Right, so here goes. Now then, if I switch over to desktop view now, there we are, and we'll play through some of these video clips while we're going. Here we go. Nice. There we are. Oh, that looks really nice. I mean, it's slightly wobbly, but I can forgive it because he's meant to be all broken down. I might put a slightly jumpy type of effect in there actually. That might look quite nice. Let's do this one next. There we go. Look at the close up there. Another close up there. Close up of the desk. A little bit of motion going on there. Is that the tripod just flexing? It might be. There we are. Davros's hand. Davros's face. There we are. Yeah, there's just a little bit of rocking at the beginning of each shot. Was that steady cam at work? Here we are. There we are. Right, so we've got his hand up like that. And then if I've done this properly, it should just come down. No, I didn't do it. Here we go. Right. It's up there and then down. Yeah, that kind of works. A little jerky, but we'll work with it. Right, let's see what else we got here. There we are. nice close-up of the control panel there, so we're getting a brief hint there, close-up of the head. Let's skip up to this one. That's me trying to pull focus and failing miserably, with the Dalek Supreme in the background there. This actually looks so good! Oh man, I'm excited now. It looks genuinely awesome. And then if we go down and look at some of the Dalek footage now, here we are. Try this one. There we are, close up of the Supreme there. Oh man, it does look really good! And there's a little bit of lighting glow there, but I don't mind that, you know, it looks good. Oh, was that the movement shot? Hang on, let's see how that turned out. Nice. Oh. Yeah. A little exclamation at the end there, I like it. Right, let's see how Drell... Oh, yes! Yes, yes, yes. Hello there. There we are. Oh, and the full... Yeah, with the blue glow with the eye stalkers. Wow. I guess the idea there is I kind of like that. I want, when he's looking at Davros, he wants to look really intimidating. When he's not looking at Davros, I want him to look on the back foot, genuinely overlooked by his superior, quite literally. I think I've achieved that. That looks cracking. And then this was my shot for the... Yes! Oh, yeah, with the blue lighting playing there. Oh! Yeah, I'm happy. I can make something with this. This is going to look stunning. That's the close-up camera. I wanted that one. Oh! Might be the best looking set of shots I've ever done for... what's the word? For not an on-Earth house scene. Because my Dalek spaceship and shots and stuff for previous videos just haven't looked very good. But that is genuinely good with the mood. Ah! I'm so excited about this video, man. It's going to look so good. Ah, hang on a minute. The Premiere Pro's crashed, so it's not what you might call an encouraging start, but never mind. But yes, anyway, while we're waiting for that to sort itself out, let's talk a little bit about Dalek dialogue, because we've got two voices that we'll be doing here, and I'm not going to give you any spoilery lines, so I'll probably just recreate a scene from the end of Silent Night, I think. Yeah, because that's not very spoilery. Everyone's seen that already. I have to try and remember the lines now. So you've got Drell, and I need to try and remember how to do his voice. I think he's sort of retirement signal traced, location confirmed. He's got this very sort of sciencey voice, and then the Supreme's very deep down here, and all I'll do to switch between their voices is play with the LFO on the ring modulator. So I think, how does that scene go? Here we are. Search protocol concluded. The false cult is no longer at this location. Your data analysis pinpointed this place as their base of operations. Where are they? Explain! If the Supreme and his false cult were here, then they relocated some time ago. This failure is unacceptable. This mission is of the utmost import. I am aware of the importance of this mission, Dalek Supreme. You do not need to remind me. My division does not fail. This is merely a delay. We shall locate the false cult. It is merely a matter of time. So as you hear there in that scene, Drell has a temper. And he's also a slightly odd Dalek for reasons that will be revealed. And him and the Supreme, as you've seen so far, clearly have quite a contentious relationship. So in this video, I'm really going to play with that. And I'm looking forward to doing the line recording, because I think it'll be really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. We've got Premiere Pro open now. It's having a fit. But we'll load it up, and I'll show you the title sequence and just the opening shot, which I have already put in place. Hang on a minute. Here we are. Oh, the title of the video, by the way, is Adjudication of the Daleks, which I just really liked as an idea for a name, so that's why we've used it. Here we are. Right. If I've got this right, yeah, you're able to see that now. Okay, so if we just go over the timeline a bit now, this shows you the opening sequence. I love these titles. Are. And that's all I'm going to show you, because you've seen everything else. But yes, I found this very nice planet floating in space type animation on YouTube that was available free to use, and I really liked it, but it was blue, and Skaro is very much kind of an orangey red colour, more like the moon on this planet. So what I've done is I've thrown the fast colour corrector in and just turned it into more of a reddy brown colour, and it's turned the surrounding space into a similar colour and turned the moon blue, and I kind of like it. Because canonically, Fulcus, which is the name of one of Skaro's moons, or its only moon, I'm not sure if it's got more than one, thinking about it. Dalek Law Failure. Failure Bell. Is canonically bluey silvery in colour. Because in the War Master Anti-Genesis, there is a line in there about the scanning equipment in a Khaled internment camp, scientific base, something like that. They scan two prisoners they've captured to discover what their mutation is. And one of the comments there is, the light that glows brightly like Fulcus. Because one of the characters in that has a werewolf type mutation. So when the full moon comes out, he wolfs out big time. So yeah, I like the fact the moon has gone kind of bluey, grey, silvery in colour. I think that works quite well. And then obviously if you take the colour filter off, it kind of just switches the colours around, I suppose, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but I don't hate that. It works, and it gives the lights on the surface, of which there are some. On here, they've kind of got that kind of orangey type light, and then if you come to here, you've got this bright, kind of really sterile white light that could be a city. And I suppose Daleks wouldn't have a nice warm orange light. I don't think. Everything would be cold and sterile, so the lights of Skaro would be bright white in my head. So yeah, I like this. It's a bit of an upgrade from that first shot of the Adventures of Derek and Matt Genesis, which is very much a composite of free stuff. This just looks a lot nicer. Just a nice opening shot, dumps us directly into the world, and says, this is a bit different. And yeah, that's Anyway, so that's what's going on there. Right, now, I said I was going to do some Dalek dialogue, and what I'm going to do, I think, I'm going to try and record Giratina's lines for him, so, kill two birds with one stone, make content, and Giratina can stop bothering me for lines. Right, hang on. I need to go on to Discord and pull this up now, I think. Da 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 dum, da da dum. Ooh, my teeth have gone yellow. That's deeply unpleasant. Ugh, sorry about that. Ooh. Computer, Dalek spaceship mode.
I'm not quite sure how to help.
Computer, Dalek spaceship mode. That's better. They look beautifully pearly white now. Right. Now then. Let's see here. Few cool things shared on the Discord, by the way. Obsolete, which is an animation featuring Nicholas Briggs as the Daleks, which is pretty damn awesome. Oh man, it'd be my lifelong dream to get Nicholas Briggs in one of my videos. Not gonna lie, but no. I'm far too scared and too much of an amateur to do that sort of thing. Okay, now where is the message from Giratina? Oh dear, excuse me. Oh, I'm exhausted. Here we are. Message. Right. Yes, I remember this. This is playing Bendy and the Ink Machine, isn't it? Right. Okay, let me see here. Here we go. I really like this mood lighting, I'm not going to lie. I think it works nicely. The only thing that maybe I would tweak... Actually, 1 second. Computer, go to blue alert. It is exactly the same lighting. Cool. Thanks for nothing. Right. 1 second. Smart mode. Blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da. So I do this all in Alexa, or did I do this on here? I did it all in Alexa, didn't I? That wasn't very smart. Okay. Right. Let's open up this. Go to devices. Studio desk light, change it back to CCT, and then maybe turn the brightness down. Yeah, screw it. So it's about there. Yeah, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Mood lighting, I like it. Right. Anyway. Right then, let's, right. Right, there we go. Let's see if I can remember how to activate my ring modulator! Right, I'm going to record them now. Hello, once again, sorry this has taken me as long as it has. Also, say hello to the people on YouTube, because I'm currently recording this live. So, yeah, if you want to see how this went, go and check out the Here's One I Made Earlier, live from the Works video. Hello, people at home. Right, let's crack on and record these lines. Here goes. All right, so we're back. I don't know why, but I was sent this game by the Emperor, who simply asked me and some of the others play this game called Bendy and the Ink Machine. I know nothing about Bendy, but I do know it has something to do with 1920s, 1930s cartoons. The old school days, according to humans. We shall play this. But I'm not alone. Obviously. If I'm going to play this game, I want someone to be there for me in case I get scared. So I can use them as bait. We have Darren and Donald here. Say hello. Greetings!
Greetings! In case you're wondering where Monty is, he's busy, so let's hit play. A letter? Dear Henry, it seems like a lifetime since we worked on cartoons together. 30 years really slips away, doesn't it? If you're back in town, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. Your old pal, Joey Drew.
Whatever!
What in Davros's name is this place? This ain't no studio. Or cartoons. Also, I might need to turn the brightness down real quick. There we go. Wowie, this place is huge. Indeed, Henry. Let's head down here. What in Davros's name is that thing? It would be an excellent item for the Dalek Empire.
You might want to rethink that, Derek.
Why?
You'll see.
Whatever, old man.
Silence! What the... Is this supposed to be goofy?
The Wally Franks guy is funny. This place is huge. We could possibly move here with Matt, and he would be basically living in a mansion.
Yeah, but this ain't no ordinary mansion, my Daleks.
What is up with you tonight, old man? Did you forget to take your pills? Let us locate the switch. What in the... Is someone else here? Why did the projector turn on by itself? There we go. Why is this boarded up? Whoa! Retreat! What the hell was that thing? Don't know, but I'm getting out of here! Whoa! What just happened?
We fell, obviously.
Who puts a giant hole in front of the exit door? That gives me a new idea. What, Derek? You'll see eventually, Darren. Okay, then. Hey, we got an axe. Indeed, it will come in handy. What's the... That's it? Well, Chapter 2, the old song. I keep forgetting what Darren sounds like. It's a little bit embarrassing. It's my damn character. Why did we suddenly pass out in the previous chapter?
I wouldn't be surprised if that was something else we saw.
Oh, no, hang on. Sorry, I fluffed that.
I wouldn't be surprised if that something else we saw previously was down here with us.
Who said that? Don't know and don't care. Let us move on. We've dealt with worse. We've dealt with Poppy Playtime, Catnap, somehow revived the Huggy Wuggy. No, hold on. Somehow the revived Huggy Wuggy, Tattletale, Choo Choo Charles, and even Mummy Longlegs. Derek no longer has a fear of spiders. That is
a bold-faced lie? Who is that? Indeed. Whoa! Exterminate them! And then suddenly music plays. This Wally Franks guy is still funny. Very well. Access granted. He stole it! After him! Playtime's over, pal! Well, damn. Impressive. Is that you, Sammy? Whoa! Exterminate them! Exterminate! Annihilate! Destroy! He is still staring at us. He knocked us out? No! This guy surely acts like the Dalek time strategist. He's like one of those satanic worshippers. Well, he's dead. Exterminate these pests! Run! 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 Goofy! There is still so much to record. Chapter 3, Rise and Fall. Where are we? Hello, Goofy. Boris. Whatever your name is. We are the best at cooking. I'm not sure you are... I'm sure you are, Derek. But do you remember what happened last time you cooked Christmas dinner? You burned it. Let's not bring that up. Come along, Goofy. Ah, Holy Emperor! Exterminate that thing! Exterminate it! No! I agree, Ace of Riddles. This is hilarious out of context. It's that guy again. Who are you? Daleks don't walk with anyone. Angels are unworthy. Take the demon. Joey Drew. It's him. Derek, you got a date with an angel. Derek's got a crush. I'm not going to acknowledge you guys anymore. An elevator is not a cage. Thomas Connor. Goofy, wait! Where is he going? Voice cracked on that last one. Let me try again. Where is he going? What in Davros's name happened here? There are more Goofies. What happened to them? Enjoy your date. Shut up! Yes, a new weapon. Something better than this stupid pipe. Let us go. We have a few times. Okay, don't run. Get it? Be careful, Henry. Eh?
Daleks do not die. We always survive. We always come back. We always come back. Very well. Derek's taking orders from his crush. That's funny. Sammy? Ah, yes, Sammy Lawrence. He's dead at this point. No way he could have survived the Ink Demon's attack. What is this game? Never played it. Unless he did. Most of the creatures we've encountered so far are made of ink, and ink appears almost everywhere. Keep that in mind. This may be difficult. There we go. What the hell is that thing? Time to return to level 9. Oh, we have a manipulator arm. That's a plunger, not a manipulator arm. It's a human plunger. What are we going to do? Unclog the toilets? Let's hope not. Ah, there we go. Exterminate! Uh-oh. Is that him? Yep, that's him. It is him, indeed. Bendy the Ink Demon? Dreams come true, huh? Not all the time, Alice Angel. Crap! Go, 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 go! I really need context for that. He came out of... Oh dear, what was that voice? That was moving into Drell territory. Hang on, let me try that again. He came out of nowhere. Not a problem. Time to exterminate. Maximum extermination. Again. Come on, Alice. Deeper, huh? We're already deep inside this wrecked studio. We're literally trapped like Poppy Playtime facility. I'm going to redo that. We're literally trapped just like in the Poppy Playtime facility. Even though this game came out first. Oh, so that's what that thing was. That was easy. Yes. Yes. Time to finally get out of here, unlike in Poppy Playtime. No, thank you, Alice. What do you mean, no thank you, Donald? You'll see why. Why is she laughing? Whoa! Never! Goofy is ours! Hang on, I can do that more Dalek-y. Goofy is ours! Do not touch him! No! Boris? Goofy! Goofy, behind you! Turn around! No! 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 Cool, hope those are okay.
Yeah. See you later. Bye. And done. When did he send me that? That was 22nd of October, and I'm finally getting it done. I am good at my job. Let's turn the ring modulator off. It's boring me now and hurting my voice. Woo. Right. Hold on a minute. Commissions. Dalek Giratina project. 11. That's number 12. Okay. So, what is it even for? So, Giratina has been doing like fan-made Cult of Scratchwood Let's Plays on his channel, and they're quite funny, and it was particularly interesting for me because he sent me a copy of the video, and I'd for Choo Choo Charles, and I'd forgotten recording the dialogue for it. So I watched the video. I literally sent him a message going, "When the hell did I do this?" Yeah. He mainly does like horror games, and that's fine with me because I don't play horror. It's not my favourite genre at all, so I don't tend to do it. Yeah. You will never really see horror games on my gaming YouTube channel, put it that way. Anyway, right, that's all sorted, so I'm going to reduce the noise on that and then send it off. But yeah, anyway, computer broadcaster mode. Woo! Oh gosh, that was really bright. Got wiped out for a moment there. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night there, I think. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Adjudication of the Daleks will be coming at some point. Whether it comes out before or after the Christmas video will remain to be seen, because I feel like I should prioritise that one. Get that done. And then go and play with the Davros project. So that might be in the new year. But I wanted to get it filmed. And this, mainly so I could dismantle the studio, to be honest. But, yeah. It's and then having said that, I'm probably not going to dismantle it until I edit it. Oh well, never mind. It won't take long to reassemble it anyway. It's fine. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Hope you enjoyed this silly little stream. Not sure what we're doing next week. In fact, is it next week I'm busy? Let me just check my diary. Because no, it's not next week. Next week I am available. It might be on the gaming channel doing a Dalek Plays. Then the 10th and the 17th, I don't think I'm doing anything because I've got a work visit on the 10th that I probably won't be back for. I might be able to fit something in. And then on the 17th, it's the Neem Valley Railway Board Christmas dinner. So I won't be around for that. But I am planning to do something Christmas Eve because it is a Wednesday and it seems churlish not to. So yeah, there will be something on Christmas Eve. There might be a tea time with Matt at some point as well. That might be on Christmas Eve or that might be on New Year's Day. I've not yet decided. But New Year's Eve I'll be taking off as well. And then streams will resume with Ernest on the 7th of January. So yeah, I'm genuinely going to try and take a bit of a break over Christmas because I haven't done that for ages. I'd quite like to just enjoy Christmas, please. If that's alright with everybody. Oh dear. What am I like? Anyway. Just playing back that. Yeah, we'll get rid of most of the noise off of that. That'd be fine. Okay. Cool. Kill that. And noise reduction. But anyway. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next week for something or other. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye!